Hello and welcome to another video. And Intellivision, you're annoying. Not because they're scamming people, of course that's annoying, but the fact that they send out their news emails evening time in America land, and that is like it was like 2 a.m. Wednesday morning. They sent it out. Well, yeah, it came in my inbox because then on the Wednesday, I then had a working day. Thursday, so I'm putting this out on the Thursday morning because 9 a.m. seems to be the best time to get interaction and sort of set it up as a premiere and get people watching it, rather than just sort of trying to scrabble around on making something on a Wednesday lunchtime or a Wednesday evening. I mean, I'm filming it now around about 6 o'clock on a Wednesday evening, but rather than just put it out whenever, most people seem to expect 9 a.m. for mine, by which time another Intellivision email could have happened. So I'm saying Intellivision are not declaring bankruptcy yet, and some people just seem to think they are. So we had a recent video from Days Gaming. Now, I like Days Gaming. I like Canadian Gamer. I like Darius Truxton. Just please. I mean, I've said this before between Canadian Gamer and Darius. Please, why can't we all just get along? Like, was that Jack Nicholson in Mars Attacks? Trouble is, at that point, the aliens shot him dead. I mean, Darius is kind of the Darius Canadian Gamer love rift seems to have cooled, but Dazed and Canadian seem to be still at it. God knows why. Well, you're getting clicks off it, I suppose. So, whatever makes you happy, I suppose. But anyway, so I think just it was a few days ago I watched this. So yeah, I was just sort of saying, Dave's Gaming was saying, why don't Intellivision throw out some information just to the diehard cult members? And the Amico Cult was a phrase coined by by DJC himself, so part of the Amico Cult. But I said, excuse me, there's nothing. I've got not feeling very well. I think there's a bit of sort of flu going around, and I had a really bad night's sleep last night. But I said there's nothing to gain for Intellivision saying anything at this point. In fact, I'm amazed since Tommy was silenced, they've said anything. Phil Adam talking about Quiet Time, John Avocado with his unboxing. It's just embarrassing. The less lies they tell, the less that can be brought out at a later date. And this is all sort of following Tony Tuggy's telling Days Gaming that he could make a video on his channel about how Amico was coming, the information was coming ASAP. Of course it's not. Now, I did have a reply on here. No, I know where it went. So, I said they finally, but he just said they finally broke their silence. Well, they may as well have broken wind for all the difference it makes. I know where my it went. Bear with me. So this is Smash JT's Intellivision Amico bankruptcy imminent video, and again, it's just I like Smash, but obviously people just chuck it out, clickbait when they can. I mean, I try to make videos when there is news. I can't just I've got stuff to do. I can't just trot out a video when there's literally no news. But we've had an email come through from Intellivision, which I'll get into in a moment. But yeah, I said I think you're a few days late with this, and the source was Tony TGD, who turned out to be talking out of his hat. And Tony, aka the Geek Getaway, no mate, I was 100% correct as always. Now I put a dislike on his comment, but I think it never actually, like with dislikes on videos, it doesn't actually show dislikes on comments anyway. I don't think it ever did. So it is rather a complete waste of time. But so he says he's as right as always. I said about as right as Trump, Biden and Boris Johnson combined. All a bunch of serial liars talking out of their absolute hat. He replies, your jealousy is delicious. Jealousy of what? I mean, he's not even got 1,000 subscribers. You're always 2 steps behind me. I said, you're not in front of anyone. P.S. PMSL. I've lapped you like 3 times already. Keep spamming your vids on Reddit, I'm sure it helps. Does sometimes, thank you. I said Darius beasted you big time. Still, you'll crack 1,000 subs one day. Keep at it, lad. He said, lol, sure he did. As soon as I stop goofing off, I'll crack 5k. More chance of him cracking a walnut. I said sometime in 2025 when the Amico comes out. And that was 17 hours ago. But also, actually, what I will just do... Yeah, so just guys, enough already. We've got Canadian Gamer Days. You're both as bad as each other. Please stop. Just talk about games. Your gaming channels. Just talk about games. Intellivision, Amico, Canadian Gamer has no life. No Canadian Gamer will not be your boyfriend. Blah blah blah. Days and Confused. Days Gaming has officially lost his mind. Just it's not endearing anyone. Just come on, guys. You're better than this. So I get onto the email from Intellivision. Hopefully this will come through. Sometimes this stupid thing, I'm not sure whether it's OBS or NVIDIA Shadow Play, doesn't actually like to show the contents of emails, even though it's my email I'm showing. Well, no, it was the email that was sent to me that's been showing around anyway. So Amico news and updates coming through at 2:16 in the bloody morning. Greetings, Professor Falcon. It has been a while since our last official update, and I thank you for your patience, bastards. I hope that this update on the state of Intellivision will answer some of your questions and explain where we are and where we are heading. Up the shitter. When I took over as CEO of Intellivision, my goal in leadership required some tough decisions to ensure we launch a quality product. That's the kind of horse shit that politicians come out with. Trump, but I'm not sure what Trump said. He just sort of seems to ride roughshod through anyone. But Biden, we have to take tough decisions. Boris Johnson and the Tories, we have to take tough decisions. No, all you bastards, just stop giving the contracts to your mates and just do things in the interest of the people. Number one, we pulled down our investment campaign on Start Engine a few weeks after it launched in February this year. Without better visibility of our path to profitability, that's a bit of a mouthful, we felt this was the right decision in the short term. In other words, you got caught out. Any funds committed by Start Engine investors as part of the campaign were returned in full, only because you had to. Otherwise, you'd have kept it like the other 17 million that you swindled out of these people. Of course, and also you're not giving out refunds, and you've sacked all your staff. We knew you'd got rid of staff anyway. That's not new. Of course, this required us to take other financial measures to make up for the foregone new investment. There's never going to be any new investment. We have dramatically reined in operating costs, which unfortunately required a significant reduction in staff. Your console is not coming out. If you think it still is, you're a bit thick. Our resources are focused on engineering and testing to ensure we have a quality system, as we cannot succeed by producing anything less. I'm surprised they're still going. Still coming out with this shit. Number three, we are working with game development partners to license classic Intellivision IPs for publication on other platforms. So much for exclusive to Amico. These licensing deals will help fund continued development of Amico. There is no development. A broader distribution of Intellivision classic IP will also help raise awareness of Intellivision, whilst not directly competing with Amico because of Amico's unique controllers and family-focused gaming adaptations. You don't need to raise any more awareness of Intellivision. We all know about the Intellivision because you're a fucking shit show. Calm. Many people in the retro gaming community have laughed at us, embraced us because of our family focus and the fact that all our games, including retro titles, are adapted for group play. Oh, that's Moon Patrol with your one player presses the front firing, one player jumps, one player shoots out the top, and one player sticks his finger up his arse. I don't know. I can't remember what it was now, but it's just a fucking load of bullshit. It's just lie after lie after fucking lie. From the man, this time from the man who brought you, or didn't bring you, the Coleco Comedian. While Amico's broad catalogue will continue to include retro titles, our mission has been and remains cross-generational in-home family entertainment. No, it is and remains scamming people out of millions of fucking dollars. We have begun a test production run of Amico LIES that includes every aspect of the product, including packaging. Well, that's a first, packaging, after that fake unboxing. This is first and foremost an assessment of our manufacturing approach and official quality of the delivered product. It is critically important to show our current and future investors, partners, you haven't got any investors, you never will have, and customers we have built a sound platform that delivers on the scamming of people, the in-home family experience, which requires our immediate focus on value engineering and hardening of the platform. The only hardening going on is what's happening in DJC's pants. These units should be completed in the next few weeks. There's a phrase, I'm not sure if I've used it in a video before, but jam tomorrow. There's always a promise of jam tomorrow. So the units are the jam. You got no jam today, but there will be jam tomorrow. And then you get to tomorrow, there's no jam. So, but there will be, you get to tomorrow, then, but there will be jam tomorrow. And then there never is any jam. So it's always jam tomorrow. We are slowly processing refund requests. Fucking bullshit. You sacked everyone. There's no one to process refund requests anymore. And why would you refund anyone when you'd rather just scam and take the fucking money, you bastards? The public's uncertainty of our status, in the last few months have understandably led to an influx of pre-order refund requests. Well, duh. Because of reduced staff and financing requirements for a continued operation, we don't want to give you any money. Our responses to and processing these requests has been delayed. Oh, what a shock. Rest assured our intention is to honour all refund requests. Bullshit. You really are a fucking bullshitter, you cunt. We will allocate a portion of all new funding and staff time to wind down the refund queue, liar, while our primary focus is funding and completing a quality product ready for manufacturing. Jam tomorrow. To make sure we see your request, please submit to support at Intellivision. Bullshit. Number 6, we will focus our initial mass production on fulfilling pre-orders and supplying our 2 major distribution partners. Have you got any more? Have you got those anymore? The focus will remain on direct orders until our cost structure can support the margins required for retail channels. Obviously, the markets continue to be somewhat volatile with rising inflation, rising energy costs, and lingering supply chain issues. Those lingerie supply chain issues that affect all manufacturing businesses. This has impacted both our costs and pricing, and it has required us to narrow our initial distribution strategy. Our hope is we start shipping production units this year. Fuck off. Many challenges lie ahead for the business, and we appreciate our investors, partners and customers for your patience and support. Lie. We will formally be announcing some new IP licensing partnership details soon, jam tomorrow, as well as showing off the Amico units currently in production. The units will be shared with partners, investors and a select few in the media. As more production units become available, we'll broaden the distribution to media outlets that cover our target demographic. You can send one to me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the clicks. And thank you to our internal team and external developers that work tirelessly to scam you all. Sorry, to create a family gaming experience on Amico that brings different people of different ages. Who cares? It's not going to fucking happen, is it? If you believe it's still going to happen, your name is DJC and you're fucking thick as fuck. That's television entertainment pretending to be at Salt Lake City. So at least the inevitable slew of videos. I won't bother playing half of them, but mad little wanksel. Just look at that. Intellivision Amico fires staff and can't afford to issue refunds. Well, we've known they've fired staff a long time ago. Cannot afford to issue refunds. We knew that a long time ago. Yet, because he's got 122,000 subscribers, he just gets 10,000 views just by talking out of his hat and, quite frankly, a fucking goatee. Just go away. If you've got a goatee, just shave it off. It doesn't help you at all. Beards, goatees, get rid. Ugh. Who else we got? Oh, fucking Turbo Joe. I don't want to say Turbo Slow, but fucking hell. Some of the comments, I've not bothered watching this video either, but we can understand what he's saying. Joe sent the good news to OTG. Don't know who that is. So he can go and buy his Jester suit. 100% bro. Blah blah. Can we get a firm launch or soft launch date so you can do gameplay videos? Fuck off. Well, that's wonderful to see. And a real update from Intellivision. There's no real updates. Talking out your ass. Not spoiled crybaby. So they send you an Amico unit early to show off your channel. It'll never happen. No, he did the unboxing on December 31st last year, didn't he? not spoiled crybaby investors who are whining and spreading lies and rumours about the company. Intellivision is monitoring the chit-chat on YouTube, and I'm glad they are. The update was right on time. Tommy T sent Joe a unit. Tommy's long gone. Intellivision aren't monitoring anything. They're sending out that shitty email, laughing at you, Blitzkrieg. Because, excuse me, I've had a ice cube. I don't want to say the word that Darius uses, but a C word to the max, and you're just believing everything. Intellivision couldn't give a shit about you. They just want your money. They're not going to give you a fucking console. Thanks, bro. I hope we control everyone with their shiny wood grain and gold console earlier than others. Wouldn't that be something? It's never going to happen. If the games are coming to other platforms, there'll be no need for the console itself. Yeah, the Amico won't be coming out this year. No chance. Exactly, and the price would put people off. $350 for a dated console. Oh, just bullshit. What's the Amico will release? You typing paragraphs and arguing in every video will not change that. Believe what you want to believe. Robbie Adams, everything he says makes sense. You must be called a hater. I was talking to Paul Dennett, who said they couldn't get investment when they're in a healthier position. What makes you think they can get it when they're on their knees? Exactly. So they should have done the IP on all the other platforms in the first place, long before thinking about a console. Too late to do it now, and the IP has the lowest value it's ever had. Exactly. Nintendo don't care. They won't get. Yeah, they won't want. All these Flash games are just ones that are free on the on JavaScript on what do you call it, websites, or just cheap on the Switch. I can even get a cornhole game on my Android phone. I downloaded it. I played it once. It was shit. It worked. It was shit, and then I uninstalled it. But you'll just be called a hater. Telling the truth these days is like a devil. Turbo Slow, telling the truth, you're spouting opinions, not facts. Intellivision is its lowest value. There's a ton of Intellivision games that sell for $50 or more each on eBay. And who's buying them all? You and DJC. A fool and their money is soon parted. Good God. So it just seems to go on like that. I love your enthusiasm, Master. Yeah, I'm not going to use the word, but it's not system. Marceau. I don't want anything for free. All I want is my founder's pre-order. You're not getting your fucking Amico. Oh, DJC. Let's have a good laugh at you. So I've not seen this before. You know, he's always good for a laugh, isn't he? Just delusional DJC. Let's have a look. I've not seen this before.
The devastating Just Cause, and this is DJC Game Studios. Well, welcome to the show, and we have some Amico news. A lot of Amico news.
Lies, more like.
That's right. Phil Adam has posted in the official Intellivision Amico Club on Facebook
that no one can join unless you're a arse licker.
Let's take a look at it right now. All right, here we are. This is the official Intellivision Amico Club on Facebook. This is where
you can easily get blocked if you don't agree with them. Private group.
All Intellivision Amico fans and almost everyone that's pre-ordered is a member of. If you haven't joined, please do.
I can't join because they fucking blocked me.
Let's read it here. Please see a message below from Intellivision. Greetings. It has been a while since our last official update, and I thank you for your patience. I hope that this update on the state of Intellivision will answer some of your questions and explain where we are and where we are heading. When I took over as CEO of the Intellivision company, my goal in leadership required some tough decisions to ensure that we launch a quality product. We pulled down our investment campaign on Start Engine.
He's not actually going to... I've read this out already. He's not actually going to comment while he's reading the thing out, is he? Let's just flick through.
Investors measures being cost resources not succeed by partners, public, and competing at all cattle. We have begun a tentative to the works. Can be the.com. We will be formally announcing some new IP licensing partnerships deals very soon, as well as showing off the Amico units currently in production. These units will be shared with partners.
I know he's just repeating the whole thing. That's why I should have flicked through this before, but excuse me. It's just funny hearing him get excited about it.
Investors, a select few in the media. As more production units become available, we will broaden the distribution to media outlets that cover our target demographic. Thank you for your support. Thank you to our internal team and external developers that work tirelessly to create a family gaming experience in Amico that brings people of different ages and skills together in group play. Phil Adam, CEO.
Yeah, there's more chance of DJC being CEO and getting things done.
So there it is. Well, there you have it. The update from Intellivision.
Is that it? Just reading it out and no comments about it? So much for lots of Amico news.
Entertainment showing they are still going forward. So it's
still going forwards with scamming you. Scamming you. Fuck it, you know, I know Darius has said this, but DJC is like George Costanza. Just always thinking he'll get the girl, and he never will. But he still holds out hope that he will. It's just embarrassing. You know, I've mentioned Mark Pollard before, rip-off merchant who I know lives in Canada at the moment. And if I knew anyone who in Canada who lived, you know, within a short distance of him, I'd ask them to go and knock on his fucking door because, yeah, I'm trying to still trying to get the law enforcement to actually do something about it. But anyways, but yeah, official Amico news. Look at him. It's like he's waiting for the new Messiah.
I noticed that anytime there's like no official news, people like to make up stuff.
No, I think you'll find it's Intellivision who are making up stuff.
A lot of people like to report on stuff that's not happening.
Like you just did.
I want to make sure that I always share the official stuff.
Yeah, but it's lies, though. It's lies. It's like, you know, meeting someone who murdered someone, and then and they say, "Oh, I didn't do it. I never did it. It was someone else." But they did do it. But it's like you would just believe them. You'd make an awful judge.
From Intellivision, from themselves, and you know, it's fun to speculate on games or who.
It's fun to get the clicks. That's about it.
Who their investor is, and this, that, and the other thing. But when it comes to official news, I always wait from the source instead of, you know.
Every single Amico Forever. I know Slotham's mentioned this. Every single Amico Forever is you just spending 2 hours talking about what may or may not happen. You know, you had they went into quiet time, and one of your Amico Forevers was quiet time ending. Good news soon. There was no news at all. Yet you still just put good news soon, and you and Rab, the Retro Advisory Board, and I don't know, I think it was Darius called him Parental Advisory Board, and Geeks with Cash, just they still sit there and think, oh, this thing is coming out. It isn't. It's not coming out. How could you? I mean, I don't want to know where you work, but there must be people you work with who must be looking at these videos and thinking, fucking hell, what a sap. It's like, if anyone's seen The Chase, I know, I mean, we've got, I mean, I've seen bits of the American show. I watched a couple of the American programs. They're not as good as the UK version. They have less people taking part for a start, and the amount of money is more. And it all seems a lot easier. But sometimes you earn a certain amount of money, and then you can either go for that amount of money, or go for loads more, or go for less, usually a minus figure. Now, taking the minus figure is, or even the low offer, is, just, you may as well have scabies. You may as well have a nasty disease that you can transmit to anyone instantly with it just by thinking about it. And no one wants to know you. You go low on The Chase. That program, and people do it, but that program, bear in mind, that program will be repeated endlessly on ITV, ITV3, I think ITV4, whichever one it is, endlessly. Or Pick TV or Challenge TV, whatever they are, until the end of time, at least for the next 10 years. So you're going low. You'll be hounded by that for at least the next 10 years. Don't do it. And so that's what DJC's like. Still believing that bullshit's going to happen. Still believing he's going to get his jam tomorrow. He's not going to get diddly squat. He'll have to go to the fucking shop if he wants his jam. He's not getting it from Intellivision.
That snowball rolling down the hill of speculation that the company's dead or anything like that.
They are.
Once again, I'm keeping my pre-orders. I still support the company.
You're going to lose your shirt. Well, that's the indication of losing the money. I hope he doesn't lose his shirt because I don't want to see him topless.
I hope people get their pre-orders. It looks like that's the focus.
The focus is scamming you, you sap.
This is fantastic news showing that they are still going strong.
They're fucking you off. They're fucking you over. How thick are you?
And forward, obviously a reduced staff because the units are pretty much done. Looks like
the units are pretty much done. Fuck off.
They're doing testing. Just testing, bug testing, stuff like that.
They're testing everyone's patience. That's all they're testing.
And starting production. And showing that these first production units will be done in just a matter of a couple of weeks.
Bullshit.
So that is awesome news. That's a lot to read. But anyways, I think it's good. I know we'll be talking a lot of it on this Wednesday's show on this channel at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So I think that's 2:30 a.m. UK time. I will not be watching that live, that's for sure. I'll be in the land of Nod.
The Amico Forever show. And also it'll be, if you're watching this on Tuesday, this 6/7, we'll also be talking about this on the original Next Level Gaming podcast, their live stream tonight at 9:30 Eastern. I believe I'm going to jump on there with them and we'll discuss. Anyways, thank you. If you haven't yet and you want to get...
The Next Level Gaming, that's Mike Mullis, isn't it? Just going... eating food with the mic still on.
that official news, please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you for the next time.
Oh, good lord. What a joke. I've got a couple more bits just to round this off, a couple more. Yeah, I've not watched, so be interesting to see how these go. Mike Mullis and the Next Level Gaming crew praise Phil for simply sending the email. So this must be the live stream, whatever, that old DJC is referring to. So let's have a good laugh at this. Is that the right one? Hang on. I think. Yeah, that's... Did I put that the wrong way around? Oh no, hang on. Was that just a repeat of what's going to be in this one? Anyway, let's get on with it and see what we've got to say.
Nintendo, especially Nintendo. If you know anything about Microsoft and Nintendo, especially Nintendo and Sony, they don't tell you shit.
That Mike Mullis is just... is it me or is his mouth just not matching up with the movements, with the speech? Come on, start again.
They don't and they don't have to. The fact we're even getting this, and I'm trying to let me get this into a way that's not covering half review up. The fact that we're even getting this is more than you get when you are. I mean, I've been around this for a long, long time. As a game journalist, I've done this.
Game journalist. Your credibility is shot, mate. Sorry, you didn't have to show us geeks with Cash and DJC's faces and Rab and all the rest of it. And then again, we still had yours, Chris Williams, whoever that is, and Peter Hutnick, whoever that is. You think
this for years? You don't get. Phil Spencer doesn't put this shit out.
I hope that's coming through okay. The volume is not great at my end, but if you can't hear Mike Mullis, then he's just talking bullshit anyway.
When people are upset, and certainly Jim Ryan, all he does is go on interviews with Game Biz Daily and those kind of things and give happy-go-lucky things. So, you know.
Which is exactly what you got from Intellivision.
They don't have to tell you guys anything. And I think people need to understand that. The fact that we're getting a statement, you guys, we're consumers.
The fact you believe it is amazing. Jesse Darby gave Mike Mullis $2 so he can he'll spend it on snacks to eat while the microphone's on.
Nobody in this room except for Chuck is an actual investor in the company. Chuck is.
Hasn't anyone else got a pre-order in? I mean, Chuck, DJC, he's just it's just sad that he's still shilling for this company.
The rest of us are consumers, right? So,
yeah, and even Chuck doesn't even count on that because it's profit sharing.
Right.
Necessarily.
So
that kind of
right.
communication.
He just
As-
needed someone to hold his bills.
Well, yeah, okay.
Exactly. So we don't get emails from
like to
these
share
other companies.
profits.
You know, every once in a while you get like a Nintendo Treehouse, and maybe in a Nintendo Treehouse you might get something.
Yeah, but they're not butt fucking you. Intellivision have done nothing but butt fuck you, and you're happy to continue taking it up the arse.
But otherwise, it's, hey, check out these games. So,
To be fair, Intellivision have said check out these games, but they're not games that will actually come out.
throwing out something on Twitter, you got to remember, is not the same. It's just, you know, he doesn't divulge company secrets to where they were, where they are financially, right? They don't do that. That's not what he does. That's not, Sony doesn't do it, Nintendo doesn't do it. None of these people doing that. So, just getting that out of the way.
Different ball game. I mean, you're talking about a $2 trillion company and a $100 billion company and a $50 billion company and a $1 million company. I don't know how to.
All right. Well,
Yeah, they're worth money because they put something out. Intellivision haven't. YQ says, where's the Amico news? There isn't any Amico news other than these guys are getting butt fucked and they're happy to continue getting butt fucked.
look at it this way. My company does not divulge anything. Even
Likewise.
us that are in we're just peons. So we don't know anything. I mean, I bought a device that my company makes, and guess what? They stopped making it. They stopped supplying it. And now, 2 years since they've stopped making that and supplying tech support for it or any kind
Daddy
of support,
J.
they pushed out another one, a different type. You know, and it's the same difference. They don't have to tell you anything unless you're actually a true investor.
Doesn't that sort of raise alarm bells? The Intellivision are the only company who are telling you stuff, and it's clearly fucking bullshit, and you're fucking believing it because you're getting told something.
That have your money in there. The rest of it is just fandom. So
Right.
whether or not it's a spin, it's always a spin. It's just what they want you to know, and then morons go out there and they spin their narrative
Morons are making this next level gaming podcast.
to what they want. Okay, it's like someone going to the hospital because they have an ailment, right? And these are the idiots that go out there and go, I hope you come back out in a body bag. And this is like a person, right? We're talking about a product, and this is the same mentality. We're all like, hey, I hope everything speedy recovery. People are saying prayers, people are saying thoughts, this and this and that, right? We're
If you're saying prayers, you're wasting your time because there's nothing out there to listen to.
on that same page of, hey, I hope everything works out.
Yeah.
Not, I hope you come back out in a body bag. That there's the difference is the mentality of people on what companies are doing. They think it's like their own private game. It's not a game. It's people's lives that are on the line. You don't start a business and hire all these people and then say, guess what? We're out of money. Because we told everybody everything that we're doing. We gave away all our industry secrets on how we got here, all this stuff. They've hired on people that have been in the industry, also new people that are learning the industry. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's not just, well, we're going to spin it so you guys can just buy everything and this and that. No, they're going to spin it so it's appeasing to want something and want to buy it and want to support it, and if they didn't believe in it, those people that were employed would have left also, because they would have been like, hey, this is a sinking ship.
Is this Dreadpool talking? Because no one else is speaking, but what the fuck is he talking about?
Okay, so morons posting on Twitter, they're morons. Yet again, it's a, hey, look at me, look at what I'm doing. I'm saving your life, but I'm wishing you death.
These people, they're going to get a fucking harsh wake-up call when the bankruptcy comes along. It obviously hasn't come along as of yet, but it will do eventually. But yeah, they're going to get a fucking big wake-up call.
Right.
You see, why do these people have followers? Why do people fall
Why do you all have followers?
for this stupidity. I don't get it.
Well,
You know?
I mean, I could explain to you, but that's just going into
No, exactly.
the,
But
the drama zone of YouTube that I don't really cover. Right?
It's insane, this topic, as we all know. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Something is insane about it.
a delicate dance that I think Intellivision has to do to try and get some level of interest and support to be able to show that this console can stand on its legs and divulge some of what they want to work on. And they've definitely been guilty of, as Dorkside said, saying too much in the past. And now they've kind of gone on the other end of the pendulum of saying not enough or saying nothing directly.
Yeah, because they're fucking you off. They're stringing you along a little bit more. It's a fucking Mark Ballard tactic. He's in Canada. Someone please go and get him for me. And it's fucking classic scammer tactic. And you guys are fucking falling for it.
During quiet time outside of revealing what the packaging would look like. So in that void, you have a lot of people that have taken an interest to this, and some of them are very convinced of what Intellivision is trying to do, is pull the wool over people's eyes and scam people and make a run with people's money, and others are waiting to kind of see how it plays out, and there's very little middle ground. It's been drama and entertainment that's kind of filled that void for the better part of the last year and a half.
Well, yeah.
Well said.
Very well said. Brother,
Absolutely fucking hopeless. They really are. What a bunch of clowns. And we've got a little bit here. The Amico Cult saying to Retro Bro Intellivision, never lie to them. So yes, I've not seen this before. We'll have a quick, let's round it off with this. At least should make a good, good length overall for a video. I didn't want to do just the email, but yeah, nice to cover a lot of different things.
I also, by the way, and I'm sorry, John, I don't. I've been around this block long enough, and have talked to enough companies, and have been in the middle of this business enough to know that nobody has lied to us. All right.
You fucking idiot.
Yes, they have! What are you talking about? Of course they have!
Oh, almost everything. We have companies that are still.
So he's pretending that whoever this veto is pretending that Intellivision have lied to them, which they have, but he seems to think they haven't. Oh, there's Tony Tuggy's what's it?
Delaying games.
No one's
It's like looking at the sky.
Constantly.
It's like looking at the sky and pointing at it and calling it green.
The dock for it. The Steam Deck's out.
It may as well be what Intellivision are doing.
The docking mechanism calculating.
You still believe it?
No. Anyway, I'm
This
not
is-
going to sit here and argue. People have to do what they have to do. I have no.
Adam Wilson, no, he has lied to us. Is Mike Mullis, is his voice on speedy or something? But his voice is sounding very, very speeded up. Or is that just how he talks?
I have no desire for that, and we're not. So let's get to this, and
It
then we'll
might
talk
come
about
out in
this. People have to
October,
look at it.
guys.
People have to
Fingers
deal with this how they want to do
crossed.
it.
So I can't even bother going through the comments. It's just sad, isn't it? Anyways, that's enough for now. It's good to have a laugh at these clowns. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, click on the bell for all notifications, and when I start doing more Sniper Elite, Let's Plays and so on, come and join me live. I'm quite enjoying doing those. So I might maybe more towards the weekend when I do one now. But anyway, yeah, I think I've said all the usual blurb. So it just remains to say, Q Genesis.